We did it again. Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is Jacksepticeye and we hit 900,000 subscribers far quicker than I thought we were going to. Like seriously, I'm not prepared for these things at all anymore. I'm going day by day trying to get out videos every single day and then all of a sudden people say, hey, Jack, you hit 900,000 subscribers and I'm like, what? Already? It's amazing the speed that this channel is growing. It's amazing how much of you guys are here every single day interacting with me. I feel like the luckiest person in the world because I get to talk to so many people, far more than I ever thought I'd ever be able to. I get to do what not a lot of people in the world get to do. I get to interact worldwide with a huge amount of different people, a massive variety of people, and you guys are all so nice to me as well. It's the best feeling I've ever had. Well, maybe not the best feeling. Eating cake is pretty delicious. That's such a good feeling as well. Man, I wish I had some cake. So this video didn't go out exactly when I hit 900,000 subscribers. I would love if I could do that every single time. But as I said, I was going to bed last night at like 4 AM and people started sending me messages on Twitter saying, congrats on 900k. And I was thinking, you're a bit early, aren't you? And I went to the channel and it was actually at 900,000. Like, what the hell? How? So my reactions to these things are kind of delayed now, but for this video, I'm going to show you guys how I record my videos because I can't really think of anything else to do. It's so hard to think of these specials every single time, and I'm not the most creative person in the world, as you can tell from my videos. So I'm gonna show you guys, I keep getting questions every single time. What software do I use? How do I record? How do I sync up my audio? What do I do to get my camera on screen every single time? So I'm gonna try and do a video, show you guys kind of a day in the life again, but it's more specifically about YouTube instead of what I do outside the house and that kind of stuff. So I want to show you guys exactly how I record, but also just thank you for 900,000. I can't even speak. My tongue is just too excited. But I don't want to just go off and start doing other things without showing you guys how appreciative I am. Hopefully you guys still know how grateful I am for this kind of stuff. I really hope that it doesn't lose meaning every single time. I feel like every time I say it, it kind of is losing meaning, that some of you guys are just saying, yeah, 900,000, you're thankful, we get it. But seriously, I am so thankful. I'm so appreciative of this kind of stuff. It's amazing. You guys are wonderful people, and I love you. So I'm going to take you guys through what exactly I do to set up my computer. I'm sorry if the audio quality got a bit worse. Hello, there's my hand. Look, and everything's kind of out of focus. But what I normally do is I swing in my microphone here and I set it up right in front of my face. I'm still using that microphone now to talk, so the audio is a bit low. Oh god, all the cables. So many cables. Normally I use this to listen back to my audio because that's my surround sound system and it powers these speakers here. And it's pretty good for having a balanced audio perspective whenever I'm editing. But otherwise, I use this. This is my headphone output. My headphones are on the ground right now. So I just come over and I click on this. And then the little light shows up. And that lets me hear everything through my computer. So I put on my headphones then to listen to my audio from my games. This is my camera. This is what I use to record. I'm not using it right now. I'm using my DSLR to record this video, but this is what I use to record my webcam. I don't use a webcam anymore because it gave me issues. So I normally just use this and take down a little lens cover and you can see me recording you guys. Hi! It's so much easier. It's so much handier. I can just click it on and I can see myself in it. You guys can see right now, I can see myself in it and I can get a good like real-time perspective of what I'm doing. And here's my light. That's what's blinding me every single time when I record. So right now I'm using the camera that I just showed you guys, the one that flips out. This is what I normally use to record my face. Every single time I can just flip it open, hit the record button and hit record on Audacity. And usually what I do to sync up my cameras with my microphone, because I record them separately because you can't use the camcorder audio because it's ass. I do use Audacity to record my microphone. Some people might not believe that. There's usually better softwares out there. What I do to sync up the camera with this, normally I can just sync up the voices, because this is recording audio as well, so I sync up the voices together, and then I just line them up in Sony Vegas. But if I need multiple cameras, I just go 3, 2, 1, and then you sync on the clap. Because the clap is a definite spike on your audio signal, it's really easy to sync that up, especially between different audio sources. Like when I do drawing your tweets, I have 2 cameras and this audio source going, so I need to sync up multiple angles and that kind of stuff. So the clap is a good way to get in that spike. To record my desktop or to record games, I use a program called Marilla's Action. It has a game mode, it has a window mode, and it has a desktop mode. So I can record everything that's going on my desktop, I can record sections of it, or I can just record a game. So it's really versatile program. So what I'm going to do now is set it up in desktop mode, and what I usually do just to get the gameplay, because I have gameplay, camera, and my voice all synced differently. I have them all recording on different sources so I can get the best out of them. So what I do is just go 3, 2, 1, click, and then it's recording. That's all I do. And usually if it doesn't sync up properly, I'll do something in-game, like I'll go to a menu, and you guys can see the screen right now. Usually I'll just go like right, left. Like in menus and screens, I'll just go up and down just to make sure that my camera is synced up with my audio, just to make sure everything is synced up perfectly. That's what I do. But if I'm recording collabs and I don't have time to do that, it's just 3, 2, 1, go, or 3, 2, 1, click. Now onto the whole editing side of things. I use Sony Vegas. Everybody keeps asking me what software I use, but yeah, I use Sony Vegas. It's a pretty decent software. I wish I was good at Adobe Premiere because it's better all around. It's a more polished system. This is the next episode of Aperture Tag. Is going up tomorrow, so you guys are getting a little sneak peek. It's actually the last episode. So Sony Vegas is a good program. I mean, you can do really quick edits. Like, you can go just line up all the tracks. I usually like press D twice and you can highlight different things, and then press G, which groups all these tracks together. So when I move these, they all move together. Because this is all separate audio. This is my camera. I deleted the camera audio track. This is my Audacity track, and then it's just the gameplay audio. So I have to sync all those up the way I did before, just with the 3, 2, 1 click, and that syncs up everything together. I can go in and then you just trim the ends of it like that, or whatever. I like Sony Vegas because I can just go in and press S, and like you can cut and you can trim, and then you can go in and you can add in fades. So just a little sample of some of the edits I do. I mean, most of my edits are really simple edits. Anybody can do them. I'm not a good editor. This is my outro. This is the track. So I fade out the game audio, and then I fade in my outro track so you can hear it just kind of like this, and it builds in nicely. One fades out, the other fades in. Okay, so I'm not the best at Photoshop. I'll admit that straight away. There are far easier ways and better ways to make thumbnails out there for your videos. I can't do it. I don't have the time to sit down and like watch tutorials on it or whatever, but I use Photoshop CS6, I think. I don't know, it's Photoshop anyway. But what I normally do is I just grab a screen from the video. I don't even take the screenshots real time. I just go back to the video and I like print screen and put them in here, which does lead to compression effects or whatever. I'm gonna go open a new thing, which is 1280 by 720. All my thumbnails are 1280 by 720, and I'll copy this into that instead of cropping right here and now, because when you crop, you have to like get the 1280 by 720 perfect, and you have to like gauge it properly and that kind of stuff, and I fucking hate doing that. It's a pain in my ass. I feel like this is stupid, me showing you guys how I make my thumbnails in Photoshop, because there's so many people out there who do them better than me. I like to blur the backgrounds sometimes. I use a Gaussian blur. Contrast it a bit. I'm a sucker for contrast. Now I have the Aperture Tag logo here, a PNG version of it, so it has no background, and then you just go up here and paste it in, resize it a bit, maybe tilt it a bit just to give it that bit of, I don't know, differentiation. Now, the reason I blurred the background is because this stands out more when you do that. I'm done. That's my thumbnails done. They're not hard. Sometimes I go a bit all out if I'm like an Among the Sleep thumbnail. I put my face on a baby's face and I put it all in the background. I blended the colors a bit better. Sometimes I take the time to do them properly, but for stuff like this, it's no point adding in my face into the picture. I mean, I don't think it makes that much difference. This looks a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. It stands out a lot more. So when my computer is rendering videos, because I can't use my computer for anything else at the time, I can't go off and record something else, I usually go off and answer comments. Then I just go into my video manager and then I can click the comments, see how many comments there are. A lot of comments. I tend to go through the top comments more. Those are the ones that I answer the most, because you guys have no idea how much time this takes. I sit down literally for about 2 hours every single day answering comments. In the morning, I sit down for about an hour answering them. Usually it's more or less depending on the time that I have. And then at night time, before I go to bed, after I'm done with all my videos for that day, I answer more comments. So it does take a long time. I mean, like, stuff like Darude Sandstorm. I mean, I can't really answer that. That's not really a question. It's not really something to be answered. It's just something people are saying. Jack, say hi to me. Okay, I'll say hi. Hi! Seeing as you wrote it in all caps, smiley face. Oh my god, your channel has grown so fast. I could remember like 2 months ago, you had like 30k. Okay, dude, I could remember 9 months ago, I had 2k. So you can see, I sit down and I actually go through all of these. I read all of the comments that are here, the top comments at least. I try to get to all of them and I answer every one that seems like it could be answered, and then if I have time I go into show more and I go down and I answer more comments again. If we go back out to my videos, the last reading comments video, it has 19,000 comments, and I had some people in the comments saying, Jack, why aren't you answering comments? Like, come on, how can I answer 19,794 comments when my average is like 2,000, 3,000, 1,000? I love you guys, it's outstanding that there's that many comments on a video when my average is 2,000, and I encourage you guys to comment more, but just understand I'm one person sitting at home on my computer in my room trying to answer all you people, and it's too hard to ask you guys, or to ask of me to answer that many comments. This went on longer than expected. I'm gonna have to cut up a lot of that. I'm sorry, I babble a lot because I try to explain myself too much when I don't have to. Some of you guys will just know what the story is. You guys know what the deal is. But thank you guys again so much for 900,000 subscribers. We are so close to 1 million now. It should be before September, which is absolutely bonkers. Oh, I never once thought that I'd ever be in the 1 million club or even the 900,000 club. I don't want to talk preemptively. YouTube could collapse in the morning and I'd never know and I'd never hit 1 million. But it's insane what's accomplished so far this year. You guys have blown my mind and you've exceeded my expectations for this year completely. I can't believe that so much has happened. Thank you guys so much. Which also means I have to get to work on my 1 million subscriber special video right now, because I don't seem to have a lot of time between these anymore to come up with ideas, to actually flesh out those ideas, to record those ideas. So I'm kind of under time constraints now, but hopefully I get it done. Hopefully I get it done right as 1 million hits and I can get it uploaded for you guys. Hopefully I can do a good job on it and I will try my best to get it out there. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face like a boss, and high fives all around. Whoosh, whoosh. Well, thank you guys. Now we'll see all you dudes. There, it's not quite a dictionary, but it is the encyclopedia of boss. Actually turned out pretty well. Hey, boss! Awesome! Man, I am getting my money's worth out of this. Good holy Jesus, it's warm in here. I feel like I'm going to faint.